Hey there. Today I want to share some really simple strategies for engaging on LinkedIn, even if you're not looking for a new job or new career. And if you're already connected with me on LinkedIn, you know that I'm an enthusiastic user of that platform. If you're not yet connected, then please do so. And I get a lot of questions about how I use LinkedIn. So I'm going to share my screen and share some strategies for how you can very easily engage. Okay, so here we are on my LinkedIn. And the very first strategy is simply to like, love, whatever it might be, the somebody's comment. So here's Barbara McKay, a facilitator that I follow. She writes about, I'm not sure, I haven't read it. So in this case, let's just say that I had read it and I really like what she wrote or what she's sharing. I would just simply go to this and I could choose whichever icon feels the best. Here in this case, thumbs up. So that's the very first way. Another way of engaging is to comment on somebody's post. Again, in this case, I have not read the post, so I'm just doing this for the sake of illustration. Ginger here writes about migratory patterns of academics. And assuming that I had read her post here, I may say, Ginger, I really like what you wrote about, and then I would comment something more intelligent than this. And then I would post it here. So that's another way, is to going to your network's posts and commenting on what they have written or shared. A third strategy is to share with your own network something that someone else has written about or posted on LinkedIn. So in this example, Beth has shared about a video that demonstrates the power of using analogy. And let's say I thought that was fantastic. I may want to share it from somebody in my network. Here you have two options with sharing. You can share with one, or let's say a select number of individuals in your who are part of your connections, or you can share with everybody. Let's say that in this case, I want to share it with Nanda, because recently we were talking about analogy. Here I'd say, Nanda, take a look at this video. It addresses analogy in a way that I think you're going to find really interesting. And then I would post and it would go only to Nanda. Or like I said, you could send it to everybody. Discard that one. Finally, a fourth way that you can engage on LinkedIn is by posting yourself. So here's the start a post. You click, you can write something that you're thinking about, or you can share a link or a video. And let's say, you wrote something, and then you could post it and it would go to all of your connections. So those are four really simple ways of engaging on LinkedIn. Now, what's the why behind engaging on LinkedIn? There's three compelling reasons. One is that it allows you to express yourself, right? So there are many different ways of doing so on LinkedIn, going from very low effort to more effort. A second reason is to connect with others. So to build your network, build relationships, connect. The third reason is related to those first two, and it is that as someone who's engaged and intelligent, you're often reading, or you're attending webinars, or you're having interesting conversations. You're accessing a lot of information. And I find it a shame if that stays just with you. And so my philosophy is that it's really useful and fun to share with others. So those are three reasons why you would want to do this. And of course, there's more, and 4 strategies for engaging on LinkedIn. Thank you so much for listening, and see you next time.